Here at the Finesse Group, our clients often ask us if it's worth having a press release as part of their campaign. And our answer is always yes. We're very much team press release here at Finesse. And today we're going to give you some tips on how to write a great press release. The first thing you need to remember is that a press release isn't for a reader, it's for a journalist. You want your press release to be picked up by a journalist so that they can turn it into a story. That means that here you're not trying to be cute and clever as you might be if you were writing a blog post, but you're trying to be factual and clear so that a journalist will understand the value of your story. Next up, you're going to need a really great headline. And again, remember here you're not creating a fun and buzzy headline. You're creating something that's really going to capture a journalist's attention with facts and figures. If you do have some data, some numbers that you have from some research you've done as a company, that is a really good thing to stick in a headline for a journalist. Otherwise, just keep to the key facts and make sure that you're focused on something very clear that the journalist will understand. To follow on from that, when it comes to a press release, we want to keep it really factual. Again, if you're writing a blog post or an article for a magazine, this is the time when you can have fun and be really creative with the words that you use. But in a press release, it's all about adding the facts. So before you get started, sit down and note anything factual that needs to go in your press release. Then it's just a case of putting it all together in a systematic manner that will make sense to a journalist. And to help you get all the facts straight, you need the 5 W's, the really core part of writing a great press release. What, when, why, where, and who. And essentially, if you sit down, you map out your 5 W's, and you fill in all the blanks, you'll have all the facts you need to include for a really great press release. And even though we're going really factual with our press releases, that doesn't mean that we have to lose the human side of things as well. So one way to add a bit of interest to your press release is to include a quote or a comment from somebody that is part of the thing that you're talking about. So say you're writing about your business, you could include a quote from yourself as the CEO. Say you're launching a new product, you could include a comment from the person that helped you to invent it or create it. Either way, try and include something that adds a little bit of personality and life to your press release, and that will give you the human touch that elevates it into a story. Finally, add contacts to the bottom of your press release. Just make sure that the journalist is able to get in touch with the right person if they want to develop their press release into a story. And while you're at it, you could also include a boilerplate at the bottom of your press release. This is a little bit of general information about the business or product in question that gives the journalist the backstory that they need to, again, create a really great story. And that's it. If you can get all of those elements right, you're going to have a great press release and you're going to be able to go out to the media with a press release that will hopefully get picked up by journalists, and that's what we want. Of course, if you don't feel that you have the skills to create a press release yourself, then let us do it for you. We'd love to help. Get in touch with us here at the Finesse Group and we can create all aspects of your PR campaign. We look forward to working with you. And as always, stay in touch and follow us here at the Finesse Group for more tips on how to finesse your business and serve your clients best.